Hello everyone, my name is Antoine, I'm your host and welcome to another episode of On the Couch. Today we have another amazing treat for you again. We have multi-Juno award-winning Canadian recording artist Simone Denny. Simone started as a studio session singer and went on to team up with DJ Chris Shepherd to form the group Love Inc. They went on to international fame, platinum album status, and many awards. We remember Simone from such songs as You're a Superstar, Broken Bones, Who Do You Love with Love Inc., and a solo artist from songs such as Cliché and Drama Queen. So come with me, let's meet Simone. Oh my God, I am having a moment. I'm a huge dancer. I love dancing, and your songs, I think I shared with you, were some of my favorite songs to dance to on the dance floor. If anybody told me back then when I was dancing to them, one day I'll be interviewing you, I would have laughed them off.
And nothing before its time, and now we're here.
Thank you. How are you, Simone?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Good to see you. Tell us about some exciting stuff that you've been working on now.
Well, I just finished an album 2 weeks ago. It's a departure from my dance music. It is retro rock and soul. Think of the 40s when rock and soul first merged. And we've got a few other elements in there, and I think we've created our own genre. That's on Stereo Dynamite Records, actually. And
Anybody heard it yet, or no?
You know what? 2 of the tracks are actually on iTunes right now.
Oh, okay.
One is called Your Love Fades Away, and the other one is The Look of Love. And The Look of Love is a remake, so I'm not going to tell you.
To buy them.
Absolutely.
There you go. You should see my iPhone has all your songs.
Thank you.
So what's the next project up?
We also finished a dance. I've also finished a dance project as well. That's done.
Actually, I heard it.
You heard? I know you heard.
Oh my God, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, your voice.
Thank you.
And I was saying to the producer,
and it's fun.
The writer, I think it's one of those songs that the gay community will be shirtless on the dance floor.
I love it. I love it. Summer's coming.
Yeah, we need it to be the next anthem.
I love it. I love it.
You're a Superstar, to me, was the big anthem of empowerment for its age. Kind of reminds me of Lady Gaga's Born This Way. What did that song mean to you personally?
When we heard it, I first recorded it, we knew it was an awesome song. Okay. The lyrics alone told us that. Then the melody and the production came into play, and it was beautiful. Okay. And we recorded it actually at Queen and River back in the day. And many songs are awesome songs, but they don't get out there. We were really blessed that we had Vic BMG, that took the song and put it out there, and it became such an anthem. And I think just really lucky, because so many positive experiences and interactions have come from it. I've just met people along the way that have told me how much that song has influenced their lives. One particular incident is when I was in Niagara. We were playing a show as Love Inc., and a young lady came backstage and told us about her boyfriend who had been in an accident and now was paraplegic. And Superstar was a song he used to rehabilitate, and he was there that evening. So he rolled to the front of the stage and I sang the song to him, and that for me was a big deal, I think more than it was for him. I was honored. Was there a moment recording it that you thought, oh, this is going to explode internationally? You never know. Okay. You really never know. Like I said, you put your best work. I always put my 100%, and you pray and you hope and you leave it in God's hands and let it go. Nice. What's the difference between the music scene when you started and now? Biggest difference would be social media, which is now a huge part of the industry. It's all about Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and I have all of those. So it allows you to interact with people and connect with people you couldn't before, discover new producers, which you could not have discovered before, or producers to find you and hear your voice. So it's had a huge impact on the way you maneuver. Everyone's like, what's your Twitter handle? What's your Instagram handle? I'm just like, okay. It's like, it is what it is. You've been involved in a lot of causes in the LGBT community. Let's talk about those. What kind of some of the causes that you've been a part of? Fashion Cares was, and the AIDS Walk last September. Great causes, both for, I love the AIDS Walk too, because it's not just for the gay community, it's for everyone, and it's for anyone suffering with AIDS. And I love that. Nicely said, because we keep thinking that it's about the gay community. Absolutely, and it's not. AIDS is something that affects anybody. Black, white, gay, straight, and everyone else in between. So and Fashion Cares was about that too. Fashion Cares was about that too. It was actually one of the best events. Where you had everybody in the same room. Exactly. And everybody there for a good cause. Exactly.
Our community is a big fan of yours. Why does our community fall in love with a certain singer versus another one?
They feel the love.
Okay.
That's
Love
it.
is good. I love
they
that
feel
word.
the love. That's it.
And well, but you also engage them.
I'm a people person. I love people. I don't care whether you're black, white, gay, straight. I like people. And if you're good to me, I'm good to you. The gay community has been extremely supportive of me. When no one was booking me for shows and the rest of the world had forgotten about me, the gay community was always
Kept
there.
the love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had disappeared from the scene for a bit.
Yeah.
And I was doing a lot of shows in New York, and it was mainly in the gay community. Like it was underground New York scene. And
Yeah, I know.
You've always been there for me.
We stick with people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to join reporter Kat Grant, and we will be right back.
Got a patent leather smile, style that goes a mile, but she don't care about you. She's got a shiny diamond ring, she's got you wrapped around her finger, but she don't care about you.
Hi, I'm Kat Grant, and I'm sitting here with Torontonian lesbian icon, DJ extraordinaire, Julie Lee. Julie, say hello to everybody.
Hello, Toronto. It's party time on the south side of the city.
Julie, tell me how you became a DJ.
Well, I was working at a nightclub, and this couple came in, and I was speaking with them, and they said, wow, we really like your look, and we really love your voice. Would you be interested in learning how to DJ? And I said, of course I would. I think that would be fantastic, considering that I just loved music so much. At that time, it was a very male-domineering career. So therefore, for me being a woman DJ, and there were certainly not a lot of us, I had to portray myself in a different way and kind of stick out there, make a statement. So I ended up being mostly like show DJ with my tambourines and my maracas, and I would get down on the dance floor and party with the crowd or carry on the mic. And it helped for my career as a disc jockey.
And you became a bit of a music expert as well.
Well, through the career of being with Julianne as sound service, I belonged to the Toronto, Ontario Program Association, which was all the top nightclubs and DJs, and we would get together once a month and review music, and some of the big artists would come into town and we would speak to them about their music, and they would like us to scale it from 1 to 10 and see how it would go over in our nightclub, or if it could go over in our nightclub, because it depends. A lot of the nightclubs had different types of music.
What is the difference between the guys and the gals when we go out to party?
Well, I always found through my career of 20 years of DJing is the guys would go out all week long, where the women would conserve their energy starting Thursday night and going all the way to Sunday night and party like there was no tomorrow, releasing themselves, and they would just bring the roof down.
And what would you say, in your opinion, is our community's favorite kind of music?
It's dance music, the most high energy that you could possibly do. Everybody would just go wild and crazy, and as I used to always say, sweat till you get wet, and they certainly did.
What makes our community so loyal to an icon? How do we pick them?
Well, I think it's, first off, number one right there is their music. And then, of course, the artist, not necessarily second, I think it's both. But, like for instance, okay, Madonna back then, the 80s and the 90s. I mean, everybody went wild over her. But what made her the icon is how she portrayed herself, and once again making a statement with exotic outfits and incredible dancers behind her. I mean, she was a showpiece. She really, really put it out there, and everybody related to her.
Simone Denny, what does her music mean to you?
Well, the one thing that I loved about Simone Denny, and there was a song in particular called Superstar, and I really related to it. It was like, to me, she was saying, like, for bullying, for people being bullied or whatever, like, stand up and be who you are. Don't let anybody knock down your passion and your dreams, no matter what. You are strong, you are your own person, and nobody can ever take that away from you. So stand up, be yourself, do what you need to do in life because it's your life.
Thank you, Miss Julie Lee.
You're welcome, Kat.
And we are back, and we have the lovely, talented, and gorgeous Simone Denny with us today. Simone, let's talk now about you, your upbringing, your background, your family, your siblings. Tell me, where were you born, all that sort of stuff.
Born, raised Canadian. Toronto,
Yeah,
born. Absolutely. Guyanese, Caribbean background. Siblings, I have one sister.
Yeah, she's
And-
lovely.
Thank you. I think so.
met her.
I think so. Very strongly influenced by the Caribbean culture, and of course my Canadian. So I'm a half and half.
Which area were you born in? Scarborough?
I was going East
Scarborough,
End. I'm a
yeah.
Scarboroughian.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Scarborough.
absolutely.
Me too.
You know, being from a Caribbean background, music is a very important part of our culture, and I think that's really where it all began for me.
Okay. So family is encouraging when it comes to music?
Very much so. But most of my family, my relatives are all about education, and all my cousins are pilots or accountants or either, they've all got their degrees. And so when I wanted to do music, they were like, really? Why?
Yeah, I know.
I have one other cousin actually who's a gold medalist here in Canada, Mark McCoy, and he brought home the gold in hurdling. So he was always part of the standard too. It's like whatever you're gonna do it to its best, So.
But I know
Yeah.
what you mean with parents. My mother still thinks that one day I'm gonna stop playing publisher and get a real job.
Right, right, exactly.
When was a moment in your childhood when you knew that this is what I want to do with the rest of my life? Was it in your childhood actually?
It was. Like I said, Caribbean parents' music was always there.
Okay.
Always there. Any function, just on any day in the house, it was always playing. So and then different types of music. So it was there. The moment for me it kicked in was when I did a talent show at school. It was for School Spirit, and I got the chance to sing Anne Murray's "You Needed Me." So one day I was sitting in the living room singing it, and my cousin was there. My parents were like, who is that? Who's singing? And they go, Audrey, that sounds great. And I was like, that was me, not Audrey. That was me. And my mom goes, so if you want to just do that for the show. And so I got up and I sang that. Being the only child, I love attention.
Okay.
And I got a standing ovation.
Okay.
And that pretty much did it. I was like, really? This is great. Okay. And that was it. Next year I went back and did another song and another song.
That was your
it.
falling in love with
That
music.
was it. But I got a chance to sing.
Okay.
I wasn't sure I was going to be a singer. I
Okay.
wanted to be a fashion designer, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. What influenced your music? What was your
Everybody.
everybody?
And it still does anything.
Who do you like?
Everyone. Honestly.
God,
honestly,
you're so lovely.
I'm so eclectic in my music choices. I listen to everything. It could be
Who do you
Kings
compare
of
your,
Leon.
your
My
s-
voice?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I don't think I would compare my voice to anyone. Just because I've had so many influences. It's been from Bryan Adams, Kiss. It could AC/DC. It could be anything and everyone. Anita Baker, Thelma Houston.
Yeah,
Jocelyn
okay.
Brown. I remember.
You got the pipes of Martha Wash.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I know Martha, and I don't by any means put myself in her
Oh, yes, sir.
category.
No, I do.
Thank you.
love Martha.
She's an incredible force of nature. And Jocelyn Brown for me was,
Okay.
I used to go to RPM before it was the government. I'm so aging myself with that. But I remember going in, seeing this huge unicorn, and the first song that I heard was Jocelyn Brown's voice. And she was singing Nobody Else's Guy. Now, Somebody Else's Guy. And that blew me away. And so, actually, to take it back to a question you asked before, to be on stage with her and Patti LaBelle.
Oh,
It had come
for
full circle,
Fashion
and I was
Cares,
just standing. I had a moment where I was totally starstruck,
Okay.
and she and Patty are there singing, and I'm like, I'm singing with Jocelyn Brown and Patti LaBelle. Oh my God!
You took a step back for a few years.
Yes.
Can we
Yes.
talk about that?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Share with us.
I took a break just because the economy had changed. The American economy had been hit pretty hard. That's where I toured a lot at one point. And all the vocalists actually had to step back and kind of stop till it balanced out. But I also got to a point where I found out I had cancer. And I had another family member who had cancer as well. And it was just time to take a break, love myself a little more, look at the red flags and go, okay, it's time to take care of me.
You survived it.
I did.
at
I
you.
did. I did. I'm
Beautiful.
still here.
Beautiful. That's what we want. What makes you happy, Simone?
everything, life. Just being
Life
here.
makes you happy.
Life makes me happy.
That's beautiful.
It's the ups and downs. It's everything.
What scares you? Or makes you sad? Scares you? Makes you sad?
No one's ever asked me that. What makes me sad? Racism and war and poverty. Just people being cruel to each other unnecessarily.
What advice would you have to somebody who wants to start in the business, who wants to get themselves?
Do it because you love it, not for the fame or the money. Some people make it overnight and they become an overnight success. Other people are 20 years to be an overnight success. One important lesson I learned, and it's my mom who gave me the best advice. When you're singing and you're out there, remember it's not about you. She said it's about the people in your audience. Someone's falling in love, two friends are meeting for the first time. You're inspiring someone who's sad, who can't see a way out of whatever situation they're in, and you are that moment that uplifts them and takes them to another place.
Music has that power.
And it has the power. She said, you've been given a very beautiful gift. And she's like, don't neglect it. And so for me, I'm very conscious of that. And if anybody's noticed me off stage before I go on stage, I'm very quiet. Like I zone out completely of the environment. I'm either usually praying. It's a moment where I ask the Creator to just give me the right words, help me to guide me on whatever it is, with the energy I'm building, the people I'm about to touch, and let me do everything right so that when I leave that stage, it's impacted people positively. And that's what I'm all about.
I've worked with you on a show before, and I remember you being quiet.
I zoned right out. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, why is she getting quieter and quieter?
And people are usually chatting, and
we were in the green room with you, and you were like by yourself.
I go very quiet.
Okay,
I zone right out.
You guys at Love Inc. had a lot of bunnies in your videos.
Yes.
And people with like bunny ears and stuff like that. What was happening?
That was a political statement in a way. That was save the bunnies, no animal testing.
Oh, wow.
That was it.
A message.
Loving the message in the music. There you go.
Okay. I thought you were just high.
No, actually, I've never tried anything. So this effervescence and happiness is just me.
The videos were very interesting, actually, of Love Inc. They were, for the time, they were.
They're
funky,
happy and fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that,
okay.
I'm going to ask you to do me a big favor.
Sure.
Sing a bit of Broken Bones, my favorite
song.
Sure.
'Cause I got broken bones, not from your sticks or stones, but from the names that you call me. Have you got the picture, do you know what I mean? I'm the fire, baby, you're the gasoline. You like my characteristics, you like my stones. Call me all the names you say, you can't break my bones.
Oh, bless you. All right, we're going to take another break, and we will be right back.
Hi there, I'm Lorenzo Pagnotte. We're here at Garage Restaurant in Toronto's Gay Village, where we're about to catch a performance by drag artist Devine Darlin, who we hear is a big Simone Denny fan. So we hear that you're a big Simone Denny fan. Tell us a little more.
I can't breathe right now. Like every single time, no, seriously, every single time I hear a song come on by her, I literally can't control myself and I don't know what to do because I feel as though everything that she does is so amazing and it's really, really cool.
Do you have any favorite Simone Denny songs?
One of my favorite is You're a Superstar because as a drag performer, as an entertainer, that song speaks volume to me simply because I feel as though like being a drag performer, entertainer, you need to feel as though you're larger than life. And I feel being a superstar is where that larger than life aspect comes into play. And I just love it because I think I am a superstar.
Why don't you tell us what your favorite musical genres are?
Being an entertainer, I literally listen to all different genres of music, but I really do like R&B, like whether it's hip hop or soul, because I feel as though like I can connect more with it. Being born in that era, I feel as though like I connect more to like 80s, 90s music.
Mm-hmm. Who are your favorite artists?
My favorite artist, obviously, Simone Denny is one of my favorite artists. And I do love me some Whitney Houston. and some Mary J. Blige. I love those ladies. They're what I say it to myself are more like divas. And being a diva is what an entertainer or a drag performer literally aspire to be. Whereby you can like walk into a room and everyone just look at you. And I feel as though those women I look up to because I would like to have a career similar to theirs.
Do you have any exciting adventures coming up for the summer?
Travel. Well, I always begin my preparations, especially for Pride, from the day Pride ended. So I always make sure that I have everything worked out and ready to go. Like I do have like a few Pride bookings coming up, more commercial than anything.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us today.
Oh, thank you.
And now, Antoine, back to you.
And we are back, and we're going to start wrapping up the show with some quick-fire questions here.
Throw it at me.
Okay, your favorite color?
Red.
Your favorite movie?
Under the Tuscany Sun.
Okay, I love that movie.
There you go.
Your favorite TV show?
Wow, Game of Thrones.
Okay. Your favorite annual holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas. I love Christmas. Your favorite season of the year?
Summer.
Summer.
Caravana.
Yeah. Favorite dish to make?
Curry and roti.
You make it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming over.
Come on.
Okay. Your favorite cuisine to dine out?
Wow.
Things that you can't cook at home.
You know what? Russian and Italian.
Russian?
Yeah,
I've never
and
tried
actually
Russian.
Arabic as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arabic,
Yeah.
Okay. Then
I'm a
you have me
foodie.
over, I'll have
I'm
you
a
over.
foodie. I'm in. I'm in.
Your favorite flower?
Astromenia.
Okay.
Reminds me of my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And your last words for the LGBT community before we wrap up?
Thank you for the love. Mwah.
I'm gonna cheer.
Oh, don't cry.
Okay.
But seriously,
A big
sincerely.
hug and
Absolutely.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
for
here.
having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Join us next time. We have a very interesting episode in the works. It's going to be all about the 90s. And we have a very special guest, one of the first female video jockeys of Much Music, the fabulous and talented Ziggy Lawrence. See you next time.